What is Rockin' Roadies? You'll never guess who challenged me! Look! Freaking Eroc from the past, 2010 Eroc, came up here to 2019 and challenged me to a battle. So I'm going to be taking on Eroc from 2010. So here we go. I'm leading off with my Silvally. He's leading off with his lead that he leads off with all the time. That's freaking Commander Yamark, Yanmega. I gotta slow it down. I gotta try to slow it down because it's very fast with that speed boost. So I'm trying to hit it with Thunder Wave, but he protected, so I don't know. We'll see what happens here. He hits me with a Bug Buzz. He's got that Life Orb still on. I see that. But we're gonna paralyze it, and now we have a couple of options here. We can predict a switch, and we can try to paralyze something else. We can just straight up hit it. I mean, I have Draco Meteor in the back, but we're gonna switch out because I'm a little worried about what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna straight up bring in my Heatran, who's gonna take. Oh, look at this! We're gonna survive this hit easily. We're gonna take that easily. We're gonna scare off Eroc. We're not afraid of Eroc. No, we are salty. Check the name. Check the name. So Eroc gonna have to switch out and brings in Swampert, I believe. Yeah, that's what it was. He brought in Swampert, and so this is not a good matchup for us. We have Fire Blast. We're gonna hope to burn it, and we do. We succeed. We burn it. So that's a huge step in this battle because Swampert's kind of a tank. He's got leftovers too, so he's pretty thick. But judging by how much that did, he's probably defensive rather than special defensive. We'll see. So we're gonna go out straight out to Milotic to take whatever this thing wants to hit. We'll be able to take it because remember we're not Marvel scale. We're actually competitive. So, but we're water type. So if he wants to go for a water type, if you had gone for a water type, we've been completely fine. If you try to predict a switch, you went for Blizzard or something, we would have been fine. Or Avalanche. You went for Earthquake. So I might have Avalanche. Switches out into Warcules! Warcules! Good old Warcules! Alright, we're gonna hit this thing. We're gonna try to hit the Swampert with that. Just because, I mean, I suppose I was thinking about a switch at that point. I don't remember exactly what happened. I was just so worried that Eroc was just gonna come in and from the past and smoke me. So anyway, moving ahead. Bring in Silvally to avoid Thunderbolt destroying my poor Milotic. We take a lot of damage here. We're starting to accumulate some damage. So Eroc's going to switch out. I'm going to try to go for a solid hit here with multi-attack. But Eroc switched out to Metagross. His Metagross. And that did piddly poop for damage. It did absolutely nothing. So I'm going to try to slow this thing down and see what's going on. I mean, it's already pretty slow, but, you know, there's always a good chance, or it's good to have that chance to have it be fully paralyzed, so especially with Metagross. And throwback to 2010, freaking Trick! He tricked me, taking my leftovers and giving me a Choice Band, which is not so bad because I have Explosion. So Choice Band Stab Explosion is pretty darn strong. So we have that in the back now for whenever we need it. We can just bring it in and blow up. So Metagross is fully paralyzed. That's fine. I am more than happy with that. Switches, because he doesn't want to get hit with a Fire Blast. However, I went for what was it? The Earth Power. There we go. Ground Power. I went for Earth Power because I was a little worried. Who was I thinking was coming in? Swampert, and I just wanted to get a better hit. So in comes my Silvally again, and he goes right for a Dragon Dance. I know Eroc. I know Eroc pretty darn well, and he loves to set up with some things. So unable to do it now, I'm trying to paralyze his Gyarados so it doesn't set up on me, and I get tricked by the oldest trick in the book. The oldest trick in the book. 4th gen throw in a water type, switch it out instantly to Electivire, and get the speed boost. So here we go. Taunts. I switch into this guy, expected a cross chop, and I get taunted. So now I can't even Swords Dance and kill this thing. So I have to switch out again to Dragalge. Only thing left here. I do resist Thunderbolt, so that's good. And you know this Dragalge is a tank with special defense, but it goes for Earthquake. It has Earthquake also. So I am very scared now because this thing is at +1. It's wrecking my team, just slashing through. We're going to see how much this does. Sludge Wave, not enough to take it out. Oh, it was so frustrating. So we had to switch out, save this thing for fodder. Go into Shredder, which was pretty much my actual last gasp here. He switches to Ice Punch just to switch up some moves and maybe hit something, get a freeze. He does get a critical hit. So there goes my red card, pushing that thing out because that thing was starting to be a nightmare. Commander Yamark here comes back in. Yanmega. I don't want to get air slashed, even though, I mean, I'm still probably slower because Golisopod's pretty darn slow. He protects anyway, just to scout and try to get the speed boost, and get the speed boost. And then withdraws again, and I think this time I go for Earth Power once again. Do I go for Earth Power again? No, I did go for Fire Blast. I remember there was one time I was scared of Fire Blast missing. I just couldn't chance it missing, but maybe that's later. So I went for another Fire Blast. It's starting to whittle down with that burn. Even though it does have leftovers and it's getting some pretty good recovery. We got 3 of his Mons statused, which is great. No one's fainted yet, so bringing in Milotic. Gonna come in and absorb a Surf here. Look at that. No damage. Barely anything. Barely a scratch. We're gonna eat our leftovers, and now we have a few options here. We can try to predict a switch again and Scald and try to burn something, or we can try to go for Icy Wind and slow something down because we know this thing's gonna switch. And in comes again Commander Yamark. This thing is in and out, left and right. So we're gonna go for Scald and try to get a hefty amount of damage on it. He doesn't get the speed boost because he came in on this turn. He has to be in for the full turn. So Protect to get the speed boost. He's already, I'm pretty sure, I don't know, maybe I'm faster while he's paralyzed. Milotic's not super fast, but either way, he does get a speed boost, but then he gets fully paralyzed, which is awesome, because I get a Scald off, and I get to take this thing out. So, finally, we have 1 Mon down. His Yanmega is down. That's his lead, actually. Yanmega, his lead is down. Brings in Gyarados again, trying to come in mid-ish game and trying to set up again. But, like I said before, we are competitive. We are not Marble Scale. So he's going to hide behind a substitute, and we're going to use Icy Wind. It's a neutral attack, but we have +2. And that's going to be enough to definitely break that substitute. And so now he's got to figure some things out. He is faster, but he's going to retreat. So, in comes Swampert once again. And we're going to go for Icy Wind. And is it enough to take it out at +2? Non-stab, but +2, 55 base power. Oh, just shy. We do lower speed, but that doesn't really matter because we're already faster than it. So we're going to be able to take this thing out. And that's going to be 2 KOs. We're going to be up 2. So it'll be 4 to 6. Us. So take that, Eroc. Put that in your... I don't know. He doesn't smoke, so I can't say pipe and smoke it. But we're 2 up. He's going to bring in Koji Kondo, one of his signature mons here, Lucario. And I am not about to stay in here and take a Swords Dance close combat, because that will end my Milotic forever. I will not even a Pokemon Center would fix this thing. So this is some unfortunate pancakes we got going on here. Gonna bring in some Death Fodder. And there's the close combat in question. So now he's at -... No, well, I guess it really doesn't matter. He'll be at -1, but he's pretty low on HP because that Scald did a hefty amount of damage. So we're gonna bring in Shredder and go for a first impression, right? Take this thing out. No, he's got extreme speed, and it does just enough for emergency exit to activate. Oh, that was so frustrating. But we do bring in Saint Amity. So if he's got a steel attack, that's fine because I'm faster anyway, because I have priority. I have Shadow Sneak. There's the Shadow Sneak in question. I'm gonna use it on Hercules. He brings in his fodder. I'm glad this thing is down and dead and gone. Bye. Oh, that was a pain. So we got 3 Mons down, or is it only 2? Yeah, only 2. Electivire. Oh, Swampert's down too, right? So we're gonna go for Play Rough and try to do a hefty amount. And I was confused on what he did here. He went for a substitute. I don't know. I think I might have gone for a right there. I might have gone for Dragon Dance and then substitute, but I don't know. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. So he gets not a Phallic, but a Lychee boost. And since he's from back then, I don't think he knew particularly about what Mimikyu does. So the disguise gets busted, and now he's going to switch out because I'm ready to destroy him. So in comes his Metagross, and watch this, guys. Watch this. Look at how little that did. Look at how little that did, and he's gonna even have leftovers, so it did like literally nothing. It did like 5%. Super effective. So this Metagross is definitely defensive. So we're gonna bring in our Silvally, and I'm gonna go for Explosion and just try to get some damage on it. I need to get some damage on this thing. So I'm gonna go for Explosion, and he get a Mash Race, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. So he's at +1, and then he has Bullet Punch. It's so frustrating trying to do anything. So he has the Bullet Punch, takes me out. So now he's he is at fall, just about. Bringing in Heatran. So I could go for a Fire Blast, but I think. Yeah, Gyarados is still alive. But yeah, I forgot who was I was. Oh, Lucario. I wanted to make sure that I hit Lucario if it came in, because I don't want to Fire Blast and have it miss. And then I don't know. I was scared. I was playing it safe. So Gyarados is down. Don't have to worry about it anymore, though. Now I have to worry about this thing, because I don't want to take a close combat to the face. But predicts that switch and goes for Shadow Claw. Wonderful. Look at all that damage. Look at that damage. And he switches out, running away. Coward, come back! Fight me! Goes into Metagross, which is a good switch, because again, as you saw before, Shadow Sneak did absolutely nothing. Did a little more this time than I did the first time. Maybe he has, what's that, multi-scale? No, just kidding. But I gotta switch out, because I'm not hanging around with this thing with Bullet Punch, because it'll definitely take me out. So we're gonna go into Helens here, and he's got his 4th slot was Psychic. That's a little weird now, don't you think? Either way, I'm gonna go for Earth Power here, just to be safe again, because I can't chance misses. I can't chance a miss here. So we hit it really hard, almost takes it out, and he goes for a Trick. And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. I'll take my leftovers, or I'll take leftovers. And now he's going to get a Choice Scarf. So he's going to be faster than me. So if he wants to hit me with a Mash or Psychic, that's fine. He just goes for a Bullet Punch, which is really weird. I was very confused about what he was doing here. So we can switch moves now. We can go to Earth Power and take it out. And now he's done. So there goes Metagross. He's flattened like a dead spider. And he's going to bring in Lucario next, I think, right? Yeah. Lucario. So my Scarf is gone, so I'm slower, so he will definitely take me out. So I got to switch to Shredder, because I'm not going to fall for getting Mimikyu destroyed again. And he goes for Swords Dance. So, as you saw before, Swords Dance Extreme Speed did enough to put me in half, just a little under half, so I gotta switch out again. I'm gonna Mimikyu this time and avoid it, right? And Shadow Sneak? No! He calls that switch too! It goes for freaking Shadow Claw! Ugh! What is this match? I just can't. This is the last mod. I have to survive this, because everyone in the back will get bodied by Extreme Speed. Please don't die! Hangs in there at 22. And he's gone. He is done. Finally, he is done and gone. Oh my goodness. Because Close Combat would have definitely taken out Milotic in one hit, and definitely would have taken out Heatran in one hit. So thankfully, Golisopod was able to tank that, left at 22, and survive. Oh my goodness, what a battle. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure to jack that thumb up and make it blue. And thank you all so much for being a part of my channel for 9 whole years, guys. It's been 9 whole years today. Ugh, all you roadies are so great. I just wish the best for you on this Valentine's Day. Rock on and rock out for years to come.